Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to the 22nd part of our Ramadan self-improvement challenge. Today we delve into the enriching topic of wisdom. Join me as we explore its significance and discover how it can elevate our lives during this blessed month and beyond. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights. Your engagement empowers us to continue spreading knowledge and inspiration. Let's begin our journey towards greater wisdom together. What is wisdom? Wisdom is often described as the ability to make sound judgments and decisions based on knowledge, experience, understanding, and good sense. It involves having a deep insight onto the nature of things and a keen awareness of consequences of actions. Wisdom encompasses not only intellectual understanding but also emotional intelligence and a sense of morality of ethics. It is often gained through a combination of learning from one's own experiences, observing others, and reflecting on knowledge acquired over time. Wisdom is highly valued across cultures and is considered a virtue that contributes to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Importance of wisdom. Wisdom is essential in life and Islam for various reasons. It helps individuals make wise decisions, align with moral principles, prevents harm by recognizing risks, fosters spiritual growth by deepening understanding of faith, fosters harmony and empathy in relationships, and leaves a positive legacy through wise actions. In Islam, wisdom is integral for righteous living, guiding individuals towards spiritual fulfillment and worldly success in accordance with divine teachings. In the Quran and Hadith, wisdom is mentioned numerous times, emphasizing its importance in Islam. Here are a few verses from the Quran and Hadith that highlight the significance of wisdom. He gives wisdom to whom He wills, and whoever has been given wisdom has certainly been given much good, and none will remember except those of understanding. Allah witnesses that there is no deity except Him, and so do the angels and those of knowledge that He is maintaining creation in justice. There is no deity except Him, the exalted in might, the wise, and indeed you are of a great moral character. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong is not the one who overcomes the people by his strength, but the strong is the one who controls himself while in anger." These verses and hadith illustrates that wisdom is a gift from Allah, granted to those who seek it sincerely. Wisdom is closely linked with knowledge, justice, moral character, self-control, and resilience. It is considered a virtue that Muslims should strive to embody in their thoughts, words, and actions, seeking guidance from the teaching of the Quran and the exemplary life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How to be wise? Actively pursue learning in various fields, including philosophy, psychology, literature, and spirituality. Read books, attend lectures, and engage in discussions to broaden your understanding of the world. Set aside time for introspections and contemplation. Reflect on your experiences, beliefs, and values. Consider different perspectives and evaluate the implication of your actions. Embrace both success and failures and opportunities for growth. Pay attention to the lessons learned from your experiences and use them to inform your future decisions. Learn from the wisdom of others, including mentors, elders, and spiritual leaders. Seek advice from those who have walked the path before you and incorporate their insights into your own journey. Cultivate empathy by putting yourself in others' shoes and striving to understand their perspectives and experiences. Empathy fosters compassion, tolerance, and deeper connection with others. Develop critical thinking skills and the ability to discern truth from falsehood. Question assumptions, seek evidence, and weigh different viewpoints before forming opinions or making decisions. Practice mindfulness and present moment awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and strive to live with intention and authenticity. Recognize that wisdom is a lifelong pursuit and no one has all the answers. Stay humble, acknowledge your limitations, and be open to learning from others regardless of their background or status. Now, let's listen to a story that teaches us about wisdom.
The Tale of the Wise Old Man. Once there was an old man who lived in a tiny village. Although poor, he was envied by all, for he owned a beautiful white horse. Even the king coveted his treasure. A horse like this had never been seen before. Such was its splendor, its majesty, its strength. People offered fabulous prices for the steed, but the old man always refused. This horse is not a horse to me. He would tell them, it is a person. How could you sell a person? He is a friend, not a possession. How could you sell a friend? The man was poor and the temptation was great, but he never sold a horse. One morning he found that the horse was not in the stable. All the village came to see him. "You old fool," they scoffed. "We told you that someone would steal your horse. We warned you that you would be robbed. You are so poor. How could you ever hope to protect such a valuable animal? It would have been better to have sold him. You could have gotten whatever price you wanted. No amount would have been too high. Now the horse is gone and you've been cursed with misfortune." The old man responded, "Don't speak too quickly. Say only that the horse is not in the stable. That is all we know. The rest is judgment. If I've been cursed or not, how can you know? How can you judge?" The people contested, "Don't make us out to be fools. We may not be philosophers, but great philosophy is not needed. The simple fact that your horse is gone is a curse." The old man spoke again. "All I know is that the stable is empty and the horse is gone. The rest, I don't know. Whether it be a curse or a blessing, I can't say. All we can see is a fragment. Who can say what will come next?" The people of the village laughed. They thought that the man was crazy. They had always thought he was fool. If he wasn't, he would have sold the horse and lived off the money. But instead, he was a poor woodcutter, an old man still cutting firewood and dragging it out of the forest and selling it. He lived hand to mouth in the misery of poverty. Now he had proven that he was indeed a fool. After 15 days, the horse returned. He hadn't been stolen. He had run away into the forest. Not only had he returned, he had brought a dozen wild horses with him. Once again, the village people gathered around the woodcutter and spoke. "Old man, you were right and we were wrong. What we thought was a curse was a blessing. Please forgive us." The man responded once again, "You go too far. Say only that the horse is back. State only that a dozen horses returned with him, but don't judge. How do you know if this is a blessing or not? You see only a fragment unless you know the whole story. How can you judge? You read only one page of a book. Can you judge the whole book? You read only one word of a phrase. Can you understand the entire phrase? Life is so vast, yet you judge all of life with one page or one word. All you have is a fragment. Don't say that this is a blessing. No one knows. I am content with what I know. I am not perturbed by what I don't." "Maybe the old man is right," they said to one another. So they said little, but down deep they knew he was wrong. They knew it was a blessing. 12 wild horses had returned with one horse. With a little bit of work, the animals could be broken and trained and sold for much money. The old man had a son, an only son. The young man began to break the wild horses. After a few days, he fell from one of the horses and broke both legs. Once again, the villagers gathered around the old man and cast their judgments. "You were right," they said. "You proved you were right. The dozen horses were not a blessing. They were a curse. Your only son has broken his legs, and now in your old age you have no one to help you. Now you are poorer than ever." The old man spoke again. "You people are obsessed with judging. Don't go so far. Say only that my son broke his legs. Who knows if it is a blessing or a curse? No one knows. We only have a fragment. Life comes in fragments." It so happened that a few weeks later, the country engaged in war against a neighboring country. All the young men of the village were required to join the army. Only the son of the old man was excluded because he was injured. Once again, the people gathered around the old man, crying and screaming because their sons had been taken. There was little chance that they would return. The enemy was strong and the war would be a losing struggle. They would never see their sons again. "You were right, old man," they wept. "God knows you were right. This proves it. Your son's accident was a blessing. His legs may be broken, but at least he is with you. Our sons are gone forever." The old man spoke again. "It is impossible to talk with you. You always draw conclusions. No one knows. Say only this. Your sons had to go to war, and mine did not. No one knows if it is a blessing or a curse. No one is wise enough to know. Only God knows." The old man was right. We only have a fragment. Life's mishaps and horrors are only a page out of a grand book. We must be slow about drawing conclusions. We must reserve judgment on life's storms until we know the whole story.
In conclusion, embracing wisdom is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying it wisely in our lives. Through learning, reflection, and seeking guidance, we can cultivate wisdom and navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and insight. Join me in the next part of our Ramadan Self-Improvement Challenge, where we will explore the importance of balance in our journey towards personal growth. If you found this video important, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more valuable content. Your support helps us continue spreading knowledge and inspiration. Until next time, Allah Hafiz!